Welcome, Tom. We're so happy to have you here today. This is Grace Accountability Partners, a safe space where we grow and stay consistent. Show up for your goals, your purpose, your dreams not alone, but together by God's amazing grace. Open your heart, learn, share, and rise high. Welcome again. Let's grow and shine.
Hello everyone, we are live. How are you all doing? And happy winning Tuesday. We are the Great Accountability Partner. We are back again today with another amazing topic. This topic is for everyone. Be you a business partner, be you someone that wanted to start a business, or even simple life human behavior. So if you are there with us, please just grab your seats and then listen to us. You may, or rather, learn a lot of things you don't even realize that is happening around you. As you can see, I am not here alone, and we want to use this opportunity to apologize to you guys. We are a few minutes late. Technology, sometimes you cannot predict what can happen in any moment. We just face it this evening. But notwithstanding, we are here today, and that's the good news. Okay, our audience. Our topic today says, what are you settling for without realizing it? Wow, that's what I said. This is awesome topic. Let me just introduce myself before we go further. My name is Surimen Salome Otisi. I'm a mother of beautiful 4 children, originally from Nigeria, and also a healthcare worker by profession and a proud digital business owner. Settling can become normal. Yes, why not? Many people slowly accepted average income in their working place, whatever they do. Not only that, average relationship, average results, calling it life. Yeah, it's life. Because a lot of people are settling average, and you assume it means for you as well. But it's not so. Underperforming can feel normal, especially when you think that you feel comfort, you are in peace on that stage. You would think, okay, let me just manage. But what you tolerate repeatedly may be quietly keeping you from the success you desired, or you wish for, or you want to be in future. And before you know it, you will quietly forget everything about your dream or what you were thinking to start or to start. Let me just give you one example. Imagine someone saying in a job that have outgrown for 10 good years, consistently saying that at least I have a paid job. I can pay my bills. I can put food on the table. That sounds reasonable, right? Because a lot of us, a lot of people thinks this way. And when they notice or they think, oh, things are getting out of hand, they will quietly or speedily jump to another job. And when they felt comfortable there, they will thank God without even noticing that they have overgrown it. That's the human life. That's the kind of life all of us are living, especially our brothers and sisters, including myself. I've been there, people that live in diaspora, until they realize they have settled for survival instead of growth. The same thing happening in business when people accept small results because they have normalized struggle. I don't even know that you can be used to struggle until myself, my humble spirit hit to Europe. I noticed there is something they call struggle. And if you're not, in fact, if you're not careful, struggle will become normal life, juggling every time, every day. As you can see, I have my amazing CEOs here with me. I will call both of them one by one to throw their own idea on this. After this discussion, we are going to let you know the steps you can take if this message resonates with you. Let me just quickly go to Ireland today because it's not far from my country, Belgium. It's gathering.
Wow.
We hear your idea on this.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Sister Salome, for this opportunity that you have given to me. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, according to your time zone. Yes, we are back again today. For those that are watching us for the first time, my name is Doris. I'm a mom of 3 beautiful kids, a digital business mentor, and a stay-at-home mom. For our topic today, sorry, I got a little bit distracted. My son just came in here and went out again. Sorry about that. Yeah, a lot of us settled with something that we don't even want to be settled with because we feel comfortable with that. Sometimes we don't even realize we are settling with those things. It might be income. We settle with our income that is not enough. We settle with our mindset that is not where it's supposed to be. We settle with our daily habits, not because we want to, but because it becomes normal. You can be busy, but not progressing. As Sister Salome said, doing your 9 to 5 jobs, they are paying you the bills, but the salary they are paying you is not covering your bills. It might cover your bills, but it's not helping you to achieve your dreams. You are comfortable there without even realizing it, without fulfilling your purpose. And that is where awareness comes in. Awareness is the turning point. The moment you realize and recognize that you are where you're not supposed to be, and you're staying where you're not supposed to stay, that is when the solution, that is the starting point of your solution. When you realize that you're capable, that something needs to change in your life, at that moment, that is when you break the cycle. Because you cannot change what you cannot see. Until you notice that there is a problem, that is when the solution will come. You look for the solution. Until you notice that you need a training, you need to learn more for you to move to the next level. When you notice it, that is when you do something about it. That is when you take action. But if you don't see it, you will take it as something that is normal. So, if you look into your life, search your life where you are, maybe 2 years ago or a year ago. If you are still in that same level, no, there is something wrong somewhere. You need a change. That change can be to stretch a little bit, or to grow a little bit, or to learn something more, something new that will make a difference. Immediately you notice that there is something that you need to do. That is the beginning of your transformation. So, start checking today. If you realize something, do something about it. Thank you so much. I hand over to you, Sister Salome.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, my amazing CEO. Oh gosh, you hear what she says. Awareness break the cycle. The moment you realize what is going on, then that's the breakthrough there. All the hidden patterns will expose. And before you know it, that's the same thing you are ignoring. You can be able to control it because that's where your breakthrough will come from. And I don't want to repeat everything because she just said it very loud and clear. You need to know where the problem starts. You need to know what is pulling you down, holding you in one place, and you think, hallelujah, I'm doing well. From there, that will be where you will rise again. Thank you so much, sis. Let me just quickly go to, USA, where there is a lot of trees that produce opportunities and the land of honey. And you know what I mean? And we have a honey sister here that will tell us how to fetch that honey and cookies so that our life will just start to be sweetened us and get better. Sister Former, back to you.
I think I will leave that to you to show me how. Because I live in this USA, I haven't seen these trees. Maybe it has a special name, and when you let me know, I'll go looking for them because I really need the honey. That's basic. We need the honey. So anyway, my amazing people, good morning. Thank you for my host. Thank you for that beautiful introduction and elevation of where I live. All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. If you are watching us, welcome once again to Growth Accountability Partners, where we come to discuss life happenings, with you. All right. So my name is Ifoma. I am a wife and a mom of 3 lovely children, originally a Nigerian resident in the United States, as you know already. I am Igbo by tribe. I am an online business owner and a mentor. So our topic today says, what are you settling for without realizing it? My business partners and friends have said so much on this topic. So I'll just want to add a little bit to what they have said. They've said it all. I don't know if there's anything I'm going to say right now that they haven't said, but I will still say something, guys. I'm out here, so I still have to say something. All right, so what is it that you're settling for without realize? Some of us have what we call comfort. And without realizing the fact that what we feel as comfort is actually disguising or compromising instead of making us realize that we are not yet where we want to be. So what is your comfort? Are you actually living your dream? Or are you living a life of comfort, which is more or less a compromise from what it is supposed to be? What is that life you're living today that you have settled for, and you do not realize that what you have settled for is actually a compromise, not the life you want to live? You are not yet where you want to be, but you feel comfortable, and that has made you forget that you are actually compromising. You haven't gotten where you want. What is that life? Comfort sometimes disguise, can disguise compromise and make you feel like you have arrived. But in the actual sense, you are still where you are. You haven't moved an inch. Some of us get jobs that give us enough money to pay our bills. Buy on car notes, of course, a car that we have been dreaming of. This is the car I want to ride. And then you go buy a car that you pay $800 a month as car notes, or even 1,000 something. I've seen it happen as car notes. By the time you pay your bill on that car and other little recurring bills everywhere, you are struggling again. But because you are riding the car of your dream, you think it's okay. You are comfortable. After all, you can pay your rent or mortgage and pay your car. Big boy, big girl, life continues. You go to the club, you enjoy yourself. You move around the circle of friends that you actually want to move around without knowing that this is not where you should be. This life that you're living is blinding you from the truth of your dream, that you haven't gotten where you want to be. But you have compromised your dream because of the little comfort that you already have. You don't even aspire to go higher than that. You're just settling around the little comfort you're enjoying. You no longer have high standards. You no longer have plans for the future. You don't even think about the next 2 or 3 years where you will be. Now is important to you. It's okay for you. When you raise your standards, things begin to happen, even at a higher level than where you are. It creates awareness, like my sister said. But if you have accepted where you are as where it should be, you won't even realize that you have compromised your future. So it is okay for you to be comfortable, but that should not kill your dream. Still aspire for better things. Still aspire for living a better life. Still aspire for creating something for your children, for your generation unborn. And that can only happen when you start raising your standard. I see people who are paid $10 an hour, $15 an hour. And when you talk, they say, I'm making good money. I am making good money. I'm comfortable. I have money. $15 an hour. They have compromised. They have no standard anymore. They have no plans for their lives anymore. One day I walked into a store and a young man, the cashier, I picked a conversation with him. And we talked a little bit and I said, what's your dream? He laughed. He said, my dream? I said, yes. He said, well, my dream is to get married and have children. I said, oh, nice. That's a good dream. But what is your dream for the children you're going to bring into the world? Because I know I have an idea how much he is paid. That's a low-level job. I have an idea how much he is paid. And his dream is to have a wife and have children, which is good. But he is not dreaming beyond that. After having those children, struggle begins. Once you have started bringing children into the world, you have to provide for them. And with such a salary, because I've been in that kind of position before, your struggle begins. So I said, okay, beyond having children, having a wife and having children, what's other dream that you have for your life and for the family you're going to start? He said, do my work, come to work. And that's it. I said, oh, okay. There were people behind me. I think one person behind me. So I didn't want to go on with the conversation before people get angry with me that I was delaying them. So I said, I'll talk to you again. And I left. I don't think I've gone back to that store again since then. I'm not sure. Or I haven't seen him. Maybe I've gone and I didn't see him. He has accepted to him. He is comfortable. He has accepted that life as okay. No more plans. But the moment you set your standard high, you have plans beyond where you are, you start having results. Raise your expectation. Try to think beyond, above where you are. Do not compromise. You might not realize it until you realize it. That's when you start knowing that you need to move a little higher. Do something. Get yourself out of where you are and move a little higher. It happens to every one of us. Every one of us. Even those who were born with silver spoon, they come into money. They start spending. They don't even think of whatever they will do to keep that money flowing in. They keep spending on the one that has been built until it finishes. No plans. So, my dear people, whatever it is you are settling for that you do not realize, our aim here today is to awaken your spirit so that you will think, you will reflect on your life and see if there is something you have settled for without realizing it that is limiting your growth. Whether you realize you have to grow or you do not realize, but once you become aware, like my sister said, life begins to happen. Things begin to take shape from there. First of all, awareness. And awareness comes through reflection, self-reflection. Thank you so much. I'll go back to my host. We can hear you.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Talking about technology, this is it. All of us we are doing it. We are still learning. Thank you, my dear sister. You really smash it. You said it all. Our audience, the only thing I just want to add here, because I will not add, I will not remove. 3 of us have made our point. The only thing I would say is that today was not just about identifying where you may be settling. It was about recognizing that you have the power to change it. Everybody have the power. Just see it as your garden at your backside. You have to choose what will grow there. If you did not choose what to grow there, or you did not choose anything at all, something will grow there. 2 things, either you plant something or you'll be cutting it. Otherwise, life will choose for you. It's always like that. If you did not make a decision for life, and life will decide for you. And believe me, it might not be funny. Like my sister said, borrowed and pay off here, buy new car, start paying. Before you know it, you see yourself borrowing and settle the ones you borrowed. That means life have already choose for you. So now start choosing. Because the life you want, the growth you desire, and the freedom you imagine won't come from staying comfortably. It begins the moment you raise your standard and make a new decision. Decision making is not a bread and butter. It might be stressful, challenging, overwhelming. Any decision that did not shake you, that is not put fear in you, that means that risk is not big enough to take it. And any challenge you want to take, anything you want to take it, first of all, your heart, pound like a pounded yam, means that, okay, if you can go through it, then you will make it. That's it. That means that decision, it's worth taking risk. And today, as you are planning to make that decision, now we are directing you to our special day we call live webinar every Tuesday. It's free of charge. Nobody asks you to pay. Just come and learn, listen. If you have questions, ask. If you don't have anything to ask, just listen very well, because you might learn something that will change your life forever. It will be today. How will you be part of it? Wherever you are watching us right now. Check our names there. There is a website there under our names, in front of us under there. You will see a website. That's the only key to open that door. That will, in fact, start building your success. What will you do? Your name, your email address, so that we can be able to reach out with you. How? By sending you the link of this webinar. Because if you did not add your name and your email address, there is no way you will watch the webinar. You know what I mean? That's the only door. There is no shortcut. You watch it. And why, again, is you needed to do it. You need to do it. Even if you cannot watch it live, we prefer that you watch live, so that if you have any question, you can throw it there. It might be late for you if you live in Europe. If you live in America, you will meet it on time. Then my sister will ask my sister to tell you the date later on. You can ask your question there, so that the answer, everything will be well explained to you. But if you don't have time, for those that live in Europe, in Africa, according to your time zone, if you just type in your email address and your name, the replay will send to your email address, where you can watch at your comfort time, the time you want, without rushing, without hesitating. Just sit down, relax, watch it, and know exactly what we are trying to introduce to you. And once again, I'm going to say this out loud. If something in this conversation spoke to you, drop "no more settling" in the comment section. We will want to know what area of your life or business you are deciding to raise your standards today. And remember this: you don't change your future by wishing for more. You change it by refusing to keep accepting less. Some people don't even know it's a disease. Believe you me, it's a disease. When you keep on accepting less, to be lower, in the lower point. Even you are not even in the top 10. You are not even in the top 5. You are in the top 50, 25. Ah, gosh. It's a disease. So that is it we are bringing here. Your next level begins with your decision, with one decision, one step you take now, as we invite you to this free webinar. We don't ask you for anything. Just come and see and watch. After then, you want to proceed, there will be a fee of $149 so that we can open our blueprint for you, what we do, how you will learn in this business, and your funnel and your training site. Eventually, you decided, I have seen everything. I want to go back to my comfort zone. It's not for me. No problem. We are not pushing. Then your money will be sent back to you. In fact, some people say within 24 hours. I myself, I say within 5 hours. It will go back to your bank account. And then you live your life. But if it is something for you, and we are sure that your generation will inherit it, and come, let's build this thing together. In fact, we are not just talking about building a business. We help people like you, normal people, ordinary people, to build a life of freedom with time and also your family. Sister Ifoma or Sister Doris, please, can you let our audience know exactly the time of our webinar tonight, please?
The timing is 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 1 a.m. UK time. So if you live in Europe, like she said, and you cannot stay awake to watch it, once you have registered on our website and given us your address, we will use that email address to send you the link to watch the replay.
Okay, thank you, my amazing CEO. Sister Dorothy, just 1 minute, drop an advice. Power, in fact, power word, power something. Just talk to me that see me like it's someone that is confused, that wanted a decision. What will I do? Tell me what to do, please.
All you need to do is choose any of us here. The solution is right here in your front, staring at you. What you need to do for you to be out of that your struggle life, that your comfort zone. Look at our faces. Our website, as Sister Salome said, is here. Choose any of us that you like to work with. Because what did they say? The action takers are the millionaires of tomorrow. So take action today, and your future will thank you for it. Thank you so much.
Exactly. That's settled it for today. That's the end of our Go Live. And see you again Thursday. Thank you so much, and God bless you.
Bye.
Cut outros in the light. Thank you so much for spending this time with us today. I truly appreciate every one of you for showing up and being committed to your growth. Remember, consistency is not about perfection. It's about showing up daily with grace, discipline, and faith. As grace accountability partners, we are not walking this journey alone. We support one another, we pray for one another.